you for tuning in once again to Carol's Daily Sauce. And you guys, guess what? Please like, comment, and subscribe. And click on that bell to be reminded of all the videos I upload. This one came unexpected. This is another reaction video to Liv's life, grocery haul, and I don't know who my baby daddy is. Okay. So I'm looking at both of the videos and looking at both of the videos with an open mind. Ironically, a lot of the things that Liv said in these videos, both of them, I can relate to her. Yeah, I said it. So I'm looking at the grocery haul video, and Liv spent absolutely $200 on mess. Seriously, mess. I didn't see any meat. I seen a lot of processed foods, chicken nuggets, French fries, Z-bars. One thing I do like about her is she does not feed her children a lot of sugar as far as sugary drinks. Basically, after the grocery haul and of showing the foods that she needs to do better in her foods. Now, this is really ironic to me. Just like I said in another video, Liv, was more, she cooked more. And I can understand that because when you have a man, you know, a husband or whatever, a lot of times they want you to cook. So I can understand that. But don't forget the babies. The babies need to eat good just as well as the man needs to eat good. So chicken nuggets, French fries, processed foods, SpaghettiOs and stuff like that, big no-no. She needs to try to cook these babies foods that are good for them because they're growing. Now, something that really, I'm country. My mother's from Alabama. I don't think I have an old soul, but she need to get her children in check. I mean, I don't like to talk about people's children, and I'm not talking about her children because, as I always say, them babies are so cute. Robin is, they're all cute. Robin is cute, Christian is cute, Ryan is cute. Ryan is just too cute. But Robin is very disrespectful. That mouth is out of control. And I heard in one of the videos, I believe it was the grocery haul video, Liv was talking to the camera, and when she's speaking to the camera, her mother was talking to Robin, and Robin was like, no, something, and Liv said to her, watch your mouth, or be kind, or something like that, and she went, no, talking to her grandmother. But I thought her grandmother too, because my daughter mentioned to me that Liv's mother didn't have that much control over her. And so since her mother didn't have that much control over her, it could be riding down and trickling down to Robin. Now, I will say this. In my family, we were able to speak our mind. Not speak our mind disrespectfully, but everybody in my family had a voice. Everybody, from the youngest to the eldest, we had a voice. We had weekly meetings, family meetings, and if something was not going over too well, if the sisters were fighting, the brother was, our younger brother was fighting, we were fighting with them, it had to be brought to the table. You weren't gonna live in my mother's household and be having grudges. And if you were gonna have a grudge or were going to be mad at somebody, you was gonna do it, but we were gonna discuss it. And when you're being mad, you're gonna do it on your own time at school somewhere. It's not gonna be in the household. But it's just, it's almost like the mother is even scared to say anything, to her grandchildren out of fear that Liv might say something hurtful to her. Now, one of my subscribers mentioned to me on last week that there is a video. I don't watch all of Liv's videos. Subscribers mentioned to me that Liv was in the room, her bedroom, or she was putting the kids down or something to that effect. Like I said, I did not watch the video. And she literally sent her mother out of the room. Mom, you're gonna have to go because they have to go to bed. I mean, and they said it was the way in which she said it. So maybe the mother is not saying anything because she doesn't want Liv to trip. She doesn't want Liv to say something hurtful to her. 200 grocery haul video that she's craving artichokes. Now, I watched another reaction or reactors video, I think this morning before I got up. And when I watched the video, they were saying that in her grocery haul video that she was kind of like sticking her stomach out, and her stomach is really big and her shirt is tight. Everything Liv wears is tight. She likes to wear clothes like that. But for real, her stomach is big. I believe she is really, really pregnant. I had mentioned some months back that she was gaining a lot of weight, and I didn't equate it to her coming out with a pregnancy announcement because, as I said, I don't watch all of her videos. Once again, what it was is Robin was saying something, yelling at the grandmother, and Liv was telling her to be patient, and Robin yelled, "No." Let me tell you something. I would have let into that butt, because at her age right now is where it needs to be stopped. And this was not going on when Liv was with Gerard. It wasn't. I mean, I'd be lying to sit here and say that it was. When I first started watching her, I was watching it when it was Living with the Webbs. And what really, really, really attracted me to the channel was the fact that it was a young couple, and it was a dad who spent a lot of time with his children, who loved his children. You know, I mean, that's rare. You have dads that, don't get me wrong, you have dads that love their children, but he was just really active in their, you know, he played with them and all kinds of things. Now, not so much of that is being done. Go to your room, you know, go do this. So Liv said on the "I don't know who my baby daddy is" video that she wanted to address some comments, some questions, because she's been seeing in these YouTube streets that people have been saying things. That's the thing about it. See, I, for the life of me, cannot understand why people feel the need to do videos. Well, I've done it before. I've done it before when I had someone act crazy with me in a live. So, I mean, but really, you gotta do a video every time somebody acts up with you? I mean, I know from doing reaction videos that I have a choice. I have a choice either to do the reaction video or to not do it. I have a choice to make my comments open or to block my comments. I have a choice to do that. But I also have a choice to make, if I do leave my comments open and I don't like something that you said. See, because my theory is this: we all have an opinion. All of us have an opinion. And the most important thing, I mean, I say it so much, is that we have to agree to disagree. Some things you guys may agree with that I say, other things you may not. And for me, that's okay. I don't have to have everybody agreeing with everything that I say, because I surely don't agree with everything that you say. With that being said, the only thing that I won't tolerate is being cursed at. I mean, in these videos, which I'm still trying to debate whether or not I'm going to disable my comments or keep them open. I don't know. But I just think people are so very sensitive when reactors do reaction videos. My attempt is never to verbally attack Liv, is never to verbally attack anybody, because I don't know these people personally. I don't sleep with them. I don't wake up with them. I don't see them in passing every day. I'm going strictly based by what you put on YouTube. If you put it on YouTube, I have a right to react to it. So, with that being said, Liv says that she hasn't really been wanting to answer the questions that she's seeing on YouTube because people on YouTube don't like her. Get out of your fantasy world, okay? I think you're putting a little bit more on it than what it is. She's right. I feel that there are some people on YouTube that don't like her. How about get attitude like me and don't care? I don't care what y'all say about this little hair mustache. I don't care what you say about my little calyx here. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me because I know exactly who I am, okay? I know who I am. And like I said, I don't wake up with you. I don't have dinner with you. You're just somebody on YouTube. With that being said, I don't care about people who don't like me. I don't really care whether or not you don't like my opinions because you're entitled to that. I may not like yours. And plus she was saying that she doesn't want people all in her business. First and foremost, they're going to be in your business if you put it on YouTube for them to be in your business. Period. They're going to be in your business. Y'all are gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to put this on pause and come back to finish up this video. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to adjust, I'm fun. That thing is leaning, it's heavy you guys. I had to adjust my my tripod because it seemed like it was kind of low. So back to what I was saying, you know, being concerned about, she's concerned about people not liking her and people knowing her business, yet she vlogs every day. Excuse me. My thing is this, if you don't want them to know what you got going on, be limited about what you put out there. Be very, very limited about what you put out there. But more than anything, kind of rise above the comments, kind of rise above the reaction videos and things that are going on. I mean, I get every time I do one of these videos, things like this. Oh, here we have, and you guys, it cracks me up. Here we have another, I think the funniest one I got was, here we have another no-adder. Another no-adder who is trying to come up off somebody else. Or you get, think of your own content instead of trying to use somebody else's content. And, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. This is the thing. This is the thing. Liv, you, if you're a content creator or anybody else, had to start at 1 subscriber, just like I do, okay? Y'all don't know how many subscribers I have because I put it on lock for right now. Trust me, I have more than you think I have, and it's really not your business how many I have until I choose to release how many subscribers I have. I think that hiding your subscriber count can be a plus, but I also think that it can be a distraction because a lot of times people think that when you hide your subscriber count, it's because you don't have that many. That's not my case. I have a pretty good number of subscribers. It's just that I just don't think it's y'all's business right now. And because it's Carol's Daily Sauce and not your sauce, I choose to do it like that. Get it? Got it? Good. All right. So, so Liv is talking to her viewers, and she's telling her viewers, I really want you guys to be able to respond, but we have haters, we have people who are just doing things and saying things, and she knows that people are generally concerned with her, but she also knows that there are people who don't care for her for whatever reason. She did reiterate that she went and had a blood test done, and yes, she is definitely pregnant. She's scared and she's shocked. I can understand the scared part, okay? I can. Probably 30 years ago, when I got pregnant with my first child, I was scared because I had never had a baby before. You're in your 4th one and you're scared. Maybe she's scared because she will be a mother of 4, raising 4 children by herself. Maybe that's why she's scared. I don't know. She didn't go into detail, but she did say that she was scared. But she said scared and shocked. Let's talk about shocked. Anybody knows, and I said this on the last video, what are you shocked about? Why are you shocked? If you're ovulating and you have unprotected sex, she can't take birth control pills because she is or was at the time breastfeeding, there's a good possibility that you're going to get pregnant. There's no need to be shocked. What she should have did, if she did not want to get pregnant, is she should have had whomever the person was that she had intercourse with use a condom. I don't get all these women who are unmarried, sleeping with men, and not using condoms. I don't get it, especially if you're randomly sleeping with men. I'm not indicating that she is. I don't know who she's sleeping with. I'm just saying whoever you slept with impregnated you and you're acting shocked. That for me is huge. Is it my business? Not really, but you made it my business when you put it on the internet. Okay? So, she said for real. And that's a quote. She wants to go back to school and she wants to do more with her children. And I commend her for that. Now she went to the baby daddy questions. She says that she does know who her baby daddy is. It's just a crazy situation. I still go back to the same thing that I just said a little while ago. It should not be a, y'all, I'm sorry. I just got a notice on on my iPad that somebody is waiting for my content. She just got a, y'all, I got messed up on that. I'm sorry. She says that it's a crazy situation once again, and she just doesn't know how. I'm still trying to understand how she don't know how she got pregnant. I'm still trying to understand, because you didn't use birth control. That's it. If you didn't want to have a baby and you were having intercourse and ovulating, because she had to be ovulating, you needed to use birth control. If you are unable to use birth control, then you need to have whomever it is that you're having intercourse with put a jacket on it. That's just it. I am not trying to be funny, because people be thinking I'm trying to be funny, and every time I get comments, they're like, girl, I'm listening to your video and I'm just laughing because you have this really calm voice, but you're telling the truth. That's all I can do. And then she had the nerve to say that the father of the baby is concerned. Oh gosh, I be trying. He's concerned how this happened. Y'all need to stop acting like you're concerned about how it happened, because you know how it happened. You know how it happened. I'm not even going to say how it happened again, because I've already said it twice. And you know how it happened. Stop it. Okay? But she did say that the father is looking into it and he's getting himself situated. Sounds like to me that she wants us to assume that that's Gerard's baby. Doesn't it? Because if you're looking into it, he could be looking into it to find out why his surgery didn't exactly do what it was supposed to do. Now, I cannot see someone having a vasectomy and having intercourse shortly thereafter, because men are wusses, okay? Men don't like pain, okay? They do not like pain, period, point blank. They don't like pain, okay? That's it. A man could never have a baby, okay? Matter of fact, I got a video coming up about that. So she says he's getting himself situated and he's looking into it. That sounds like to me that she's trying to indicate to us that it's Gerard. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't know, because I wasn't here. I don't know. But she said that she needs to just figure out what's best for her and her family, and what's best for her and her family right now, going forward. She mentioned that she's about 5 weeks along. Her stomach is big to only be 5 weeks along, because she looked like she about 5 months along, okay? Hopefully it ain't no twins in there, because her stomach is really big. You know, I'm not talking about it, but one thing about Liv I don't remember is her having a really, really, really big stomach. So it can be one of two things. It's either she's further along than what we think. It's either the baby is bigger this time around, or she may just be gaining, you know, extra weight or something. I don't know. She says if you have any questions or anything about her, don't listen to the gossip that you hear on the YouTube streets. If it didn't come out of her mouth, Gerard's mouth, once again, a plug that this might be his baby, her mouth, Gerard's mouth, or anybody else in her family's mouth, that it probably is not true. She says also that she's in a different place in her life and will not be sharing her intimate details. You just did in that video. You mentioned that you're addressing some of the questions. See, Liv needs to get to a place to where, I guess, let me finish saying that. She needs to get to a place to where it's like whoosh, okay? And just keep it going. You know, just like the situation with the live, and I'm sure all of you guys have been up on it in this live that took place with Tasha TMR and Francois Vlogs on 2 Saturdays ago. I was on there, Carol's Daily Sauce. I specifically told them when I got on the line, right when I got on the line, right prior to them answering me, I was informed by my daughter that Liv was in the live. And I told them she's in the live. Exactly what I told them. I said she's in the live right now, looking like she's looking for something. They handled it the way that they chose to handle it. Not my platform, I'm not even gonna speak on it. I don't wanna do a reaction video on it. I don't care about all that. What I'm saying is this: stop worrying about what people say about you. If you're concerned about what it is that people say about you, stop putting it on YouTube. Stop it. You can have so many different things that you can talk about. So many different things. I mean, you know what? Liv can do GED online. Liv can do schooling online. She has to get her GED before she goes to college. She can do college online. She is in a perfect place right now to do so many wonderful things for herself. She's in a wonderful place to be able to get so many different resources for herself. And I have to tell you guys the honest to God truth. Last week, I told my daughter this. Me and my daughter are like this. I told you guys, look at my video of my daughter. My daughter's birthday was last week, September the 18th, and I did a beautiful, beautiful contribution to her. I'm on filming actually on my phone, so I can't link anything as far as the video, but check that video out. It's called Happy Birthday Charnae. Not Shanae, Charnae, C-H-A-R-N-A-E. So me and her talk quite a bit. She lives in Texas, I live in California. But we talk quite a bit, and we talk a lot about YouTube because she also does YouTube. But with that being said, my daughter told me, she said, Mom, she said, YouTube is so crucial. It is. YouTube can be so harsh. It could be so hard. It is not for the tenderhearted. It is not for those who can't take somebody calling you out of your name. It is not. It is not. If you are concerned, see, when I first did my first reaction video, when people came at me, I was like, I was like, for real? I didn't even say it like that, or I didn't even mean it like that. You know what? You know, regardless of how I present the information, if you already come to my page with the thought that I'm gonna get her told because she's talking about my girl Liv, you're already going to be on the defense. So why should I waste any time trying to tell you in comments anything? I had this one comment. This thing tickled me pink, okay? I'm surprised I'm not pastel pink right now. This lady came in last week. She said it was a reaction video on Strong Mommy Chrissy. This is that she didn't say hi, nothing. She said she do spend time with her kids. She spend time with her kids when she not filming. She her husband left her, blah 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 blah. And she just everything that I touched on in the video, she just had an answer for it. I said, oh, you sure do know a lot. Do you know her personally? Girl, bye, okay? Because what really gets me, y'all hind parts come into people's lives. You come into people's lives, I don't do lives, but you come into people's lives, but I will be. And you come into people's comment box and you say stuff. You don't have a picture to show your face. You don't have a YouTube channel. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all have YouTube channels and some of you are content creators. But what you have to understand is this. I'm not moved by nothing you say. No, I'm not. Say what you want to, say what you will, because guess what? I know who I am. I know who I am. Talk about my bun, talk about my earrings, talk about my lashes, my nose ring. You can talk about whatever you want. I know who Carol is. It does not bother me, okay? Like I told somebody, if I ever do make it to Lipstick Alley, I won't know unless you tell me, because I'm sure not going on there looking. For what? So I can get my little feelings hurt? No, baby, I won't be going on Lipstick Alley. No, I won't be going on there. So getting back to Liv's video, she was saying that, you know, she disabled her comments. And one of the reasons that she disabled her comments is because people are just trashing her. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know her personally, okay? But I would never go to her comment section calling her out of her name. I would never go to her comment section attacking her children, because children are off limits. Now, if it's constructive criticism, as I did at the beginning of this video where I said that she needs to get Lil Robin in check, she does. The only reason I say that is because as this baby girl starts to get older, she gonna start quote unquote smelling herself, getting grown, thinking she grown and she can run her mouth and she can do this and she can do that. And if she starts doing that and you allow her to keep doing it and keep doing it, after a while, it ain't gonna be nothing that you can tell Mommy Cakes. Mommy Cakes gonna know it all, okay? She's just gonna know everything, and you're not gonna be able to get her. So, you know, what we have to understand, and what I needed to understand, even me as a single parent, what I needed to understand is that I just got another comment for not cussing on my videos. It's not me. I had to understand that with my children, once I got my divorce, when my children were younger, is that disciplining your children does not mean that you don't love your children. Disciplining your children means that you love them, okay? If you don't discipline your children start acting like donkeys and doing and saying things because they don't have the discipline that they need to keep them from doing right or wrong. Now, I'm not saying beat your kids. I'm not saying that at all, but you need to discipline them. You need to take TV from them. You need to take laptops from them. You need to take things from them that they like to play with. However you choose to discipline them, you need to let them know who the mama and who the daddy is. And if you don't do that, you're gonna open up the door to a can of worms that you are not gonna be able to deal with. Because guess what? Once that little young girl start running her mouth so much, you're gonna be ready to knock her smooth into the middle of next week, like my mama used to say. She better get on that little girl. So I understand her disabling her comments because I've done it once or twice on mine, but I just feel like this. Hey, I'm not disabling nothing. What I will do is if you come to me and you talking crazy, I'm gonna disable you, but I ain't disabling my comments, because there are people that have a voice, and there's a good possibility that somebody might say something that may make me think entirely different from what I put in on a video. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, it's social media. It's a platform. It's where we give comments and we receive comments. It's where we interact. And if I disable comments, I'm in fact not interacting with you. I do understand her because she says that they're trashing her kids and, you know, stuff like that. People are on, she calls it, I think she called it the Liv hate train. I'm not on her hate train. I don't hate Liv at all. I don't like a lot of things she does. And especially, specifically concerning her children, okay? It's just like a lot of the videos that are being put out right now. A lot of these parents, when their children get old enough to be able to go and look at their videos, those children may be upset, they may be embarrassed. I mean, I will tell you this. If I had a mother, when I was coming up and the day of social media was about, because when I was coming up, baby, no, we had Britannica. Okay, Britannica Encyclopedia. That was our internet. You didn't know it looking at encyclopedia, looking at dictionary. That was our internet. Excuse me. Y'all, I still got the scratchy, so forgive me. See? Still got it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like to do my videos, because this happens, and this happens quite a bit. But if I had a mother who would do videos and do videos half dressed, or do videos in her panties, or if I had a mother who was a stripper, or if I had a mother who did whatever that was questionable in the eyes of the world and in the eyes of society, and I became of age in which I could go on the internet and I could look it up and I seen my mother, that would hurt me so much. And what would equally hurt me is the fact that children can be very, very cruel. Okay? Children make fun of children, other children, because they're overweight. Children make fun of children because they are of a mixed race, asking questions like, what are you? Children make fun of people because of the texture of their hair. Children make fun of people because you're wearing a Puma and he's wearing a Jordan. Children can be cruel, and a lot of it has to do with upbringing. If we don't raise our children to understand that people are going to be different, they're going to be cruel. They are. I really do. As I always say, every time I do these videos, every time I do these reaction videos, and I'm about to close this out because it's 20 long, I feel really sorry for Liv. I really, really do, because I believe that what Liv is doing is she is trying to find something, but she just can't get it. And lastly, I want to say this. Leave her children alone. Her children are on the internet because their mother puts them on the internet. They don't have any say-so as to whether or not they could be on it or should be on it, period. Leave her children out of it. If it's something such as constructive criticism, that's okay. But if you're attacking her children, talking about Robin's haircut, talking about their this or whatever, I don't know, because I don't feel any certain way. Her children are beautiful to me. All children are beautiful to me. Period. Kids are off limits. She told negative people to keep it moving. Keep it moving. But I want to tell you guys really, really quick before I close out. I mean, but when you put these videos out, if I have something to say about it, I'm definitely going to do it. With that being said, please like and comment. Don't you forget to subscribe. Make sure you click on that bell and make sure you share, because sharing is caring. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.